Welcome. I do apologize for the lightning lights. I will fix it soon. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can see me. If you can see my screen perfect. There's something comes up now. All right, so I am back tonight. I had to take a short break. I was down ill with the flu, but I'm back now. I'm back again. Um, we had we had some news today. As you can see, we had some PPI news. We had some um, fundamental news that was released that came out on the dollar, and it affected the dollar so much that the dollar actually dropped significantly. So, as you can see on the gold side, we can see how gold has been trending bullish since this morning, right? After that news announcements. I am looking at my key area at 3240. That's the next key area that I am planning to trade gold to. So I already identified the breaking structure right here. That's a beautiful break. So now all I'm waiting for me is for price to come back so I can get a better entry right here and then ride it all the way up. So yeah, let's see what the market's gonna give us. If we're gonna get a pullback so that we can fill this gap here and then ride it all the way up to 3.3228, right? That's a nice 1:3 risk to reward. So let's see what gold, if gold's going to continue going up. Okay, so gold is already trending. It's already trending. We can see a strong bullish momentum for gold. Let me just increase the size of this. But I don't really want to enter here. I need price to come at least back. Um, Give us a nice pullback, even if it comes back to this side. Let me see. There's still room for price to come back. Let's see. It's almost 7 o'clock, so 5 minutes time. Um, Let me just remove this quickly. This arrow here, because this arrow is making nonsense now. All right, so welcome. I am back. Let me just see. So I am looking to take a buy, add some more positions. Once I can see price coming back to this area at 3.3218 at least. Good evening. I am back. I was down and out with the flu, but I am back with the live trading. Um, yes, like I explained now, I'm looking at gold. We had some news events earlier in the day. Fundamental news announcements, PPI was also announced, retail sales was announced, and you can see on the charts what effect it had on gold because of the dollar, the gold, and if the dollar are impacted, the US dollar, then gold. If you're trading gold, it will definitely have an impact on your gold. Like this morning, you can see price just shot up because the dollar was dropping. If I go now to the dollar, let's check the dollar. See here. So the dollar is dropping rapidly, and therefore we can also see an increase and a continuation of the bullish momentum on gold. Now I want to take advantage of that opportunity on gold. This is a nice 15-minute break of a candle there. However, however, as you can see, we are very high up. So before I'm going to add positions, I will first see whether this zone here, right here. So this is the zone I am looking at. Whether this zone will be respected. If price don't come back all the way down here, I do think price wants to continue up to key area 3240. My key areas are always accurate. As you can see here, from that 3280 price dropped all the way down to, and even this blue one here at 3140. This is what where price reached from Wednesday only. So let's see. I'm waiting for that pullback so I can enter on my personal account. All right. Yeah, but gold is strong bullies. Gold is strong bullies. We see a great break in structure. We also are seeing a continuation of bullish momentum. That could be as a result of the news events that was happening earlier in the day. PPI news releases. It impacted the US dollar, so gold is looking great. It's busy forming. So let me just check something quickly. Now, I would love to see gold still coming back to my demand zone, right? Before I take my entry. Right now, this is a strong bullish candle, and price came in retest here, but I would love to see it coming back again. If you had to enter around here, then your stop loss need to be below there. Oh, okay, it's also that's not too bad though. So let's see what's gonna happen. That's not too bad. I mean, stop loss is not too bad. So let's see, did we miss it? Yeah, that was a beautiful rejection actually. If you check for on the 5 minute, I entered around here one position. That's a position I'm in currently. But I'm waiting to add more, so I want price to come back at least retest, give us a better entry. We always want to buy low. You always want to wait for price to come back to your area of interest. So where price broke out, we want to wait for price to come back to that area. Now you see how volatile gold is. I have to say nowadays when you're trading, you have to have a strong heart. You need to have a really strong heart when you're trading gold in this market. Because I can tell you I'm profitable for the week so far, but my entries are almost all like twice this week. When I entered, I was stopped out first and then it goes into my direction. So I had to re-enter. So I always win on the re-entry. So I noticed that we get stopped out so much because of the heavy wicking off of gold. If you have a small account, it's extremely difficult for you now to navigate yourself as a trader and also to test your skills. If you are a beginner trader and you are now trading gold, you might feel like you cannot trade, you're not getting you, there's no progress. But I must tell you, for me that is trading for 4 years now, who are an advanced trader, the market conditions is very volatile at the current state that it is in, and it's wicking off extremely heavily. So for you to trade this market, you need to be, your entries need to be beautiful. You need to have beauty. You need to work on your entries, because otherwise you will be, your entry work, if your work is whack, you're going to lose so much more. For this past week, I took 4 trades. I have I said my results this morning in the trading group. We are profitable, but I also share my losses. So I shared with them my losses that I took this week, but that was due to a result. Every time we enter, we get stopped out by those big wicks, and then it goes into our direction. So we re-enter and we recover our profits, and when we make a little bit up where we could have been up even more. But you just have to accept what the market gives you, and every day, even if you have a target of making $300-400 a day, you will not make that every day. Some days you will make more, some days you will make less. So how you approach the market in this time is crucial. Okay, so I'm happy I actually entered on this one, took a chance, because the trade is starting to play out now. I would have loved for it to come back to my area again, to my entry here, for a better entry to add more positions. But yeah, that's good. I'm just happy that it's playing out also now. So let's wait and see. Maybe we can get still. So it was now 7, as you can see here on the 1 hour. Price was just trending all the way upwards, and I do think price is heading to 3240. So yeah, let's see what's gonna happen. We should have entered here, but that was also not too close though. Ooh, beautiful. Look at that. This was now based off a 15-minute demand zone. I will wait for the pullback to get a better entry also, and I'll take some profits when it hits 3228. Come on, gold. Wow. Now gold is taking off, eh? It's a beautiful, beautiful. So gold is moving strongly bullish. Come on, go. Let's go. All right, TP1 is gonna hit now. You see, strongly, strongly. All right, so close to TP. Now, this is the thing with the live trades now, with this volatile market. The trades are playing out so quick. Oh, I'm taking my money. Here we go. That was beautiful. It was quick and beautiful. Now that is whoa, and it's going. Like I said, I am targeting actually. I do think not. Maybe not tonight, but price is next heading to 3240. Let's see how far it can go. So, like I said, look how it respected my demand zone right here at the break. You can see on the 5 minute, I entered around here when the candle broke, and then we had some rejections, beautiful rejections of on these three candles, and then price started to short up. Now let's just see on the 15 minute. I'll just wait for this candle to close so I can check for a bit for another entry. But that was a beautiful trade. Now, like I explained earlier, and I said like the market on gold is extremely bullish. Not extremely bullish, volatile, strong momentum, but also the wicks, it can wick you out quick if you are not good with your entries and enter with precision. Work on those entry like I have certain rules that I look at before I enter. And you also cannot be scared to enter. You need to take the risk at the end of the day. You need to take the risk. Once you take the risk, once you hit the pull the trigger, you cannot doubt yourself when you're in that live trade. You cannot doubt yourself. You need to make sure that you are comfortable with your risk as well. Because that is why I'm still profitable. Because I don't risk more than what I'm willing to lose. And I'm trying my best not to put my whole account in jeopardy on one setup or one trade. Because that's beginner mistakes. That's beginners. When you're still a beginner, you will make that kind of mistake. You will try to flip $100 to thousands, and that is not real trading. Real trading, like I said in my group this morning, it's not about making big profits every single day or on every single trade. It's about making profits consistently daily. Even if you make $100, $200, $250, if you can make it consistently over a long period of time, that makes you a great trader. That means you are a profitable trader. If you only take $100 to $5,000 once and you can't do that again because you didn't use a method or a system or a strategy, then you are not a profitable trader. You can't call yourself that because a profitable trader is consistently profitable over a long period of time. And if you want to basically, if you that kind of person who are in trading or you are trading for the longer term goals, you have long term goals, then focus on getting yourself a system and get good at your system, master your system. And then that system, you must make sure that system can bring you consistent profits. It doesn't matter if you make $100 today and then tomorrow you make 500 and then you make nothing on the next day. And then losses is part of trading. That's what I actually spoke about this morning in my group. And I said to those people who are with me now for more than a year, I said to them, you can be proud of yourself that you are still here because many fell off the wagon. Many people got impatient. Many people, they just gave up. But this is not a game for sissies. This is not a business. If you are not focused and disciplined, it's not for you. Yes, you will be lured in with the social media gurus that who doesn't really trade, who's not really consistent, who's making more money from social media than they're making from trading. You will be lured in with the things that they post, you will be lured in by the things that they say, and you will think it's easy. But when you come when you meet real traders like myself, who has proof of results, who's not lying, who's not sowing wins all the time, who's not just preaching about how much money you can make. Also, how do you manage this money? How do you actually use proper risk management tools? Because risk management is the most important in trading. Right? As I'm starting to see now, price is giving us a pullback. Let's see if we can get a pullback. Maybe I think it will pull back to this area here now. Let's see, let's see. It might come all the way down, but let's see. Maybe rejecting off, then this will also be a nice place to enter. Let's see, let's see. Ta-ra-ra-ta-ta-ra, ta-ra-ra-ta-ta. Now, you see how it touch this line here? I had it marked off here because it's based on historical price action. I knew it's gonna come and retest the body of this candle here. And look where that's why I had my TP there. You see? Okay, it's pulling back now, so let's wait and see. Let's see. Na, 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 na. So this is my plan. If price come back at least a bit down, and then I will enter. Um, ta-ra-ra-ra-ra, ta-ra-ra-ra-ra. Yep, I do think price wants to come back down more, and that would be good for us. See, it's in an uptrend. It's going for that 3 to 40 area. Let's see on the 5 minute. We need you to come back. And we're waiting on the pullback. I'm waiting for price to pull back more. That first setup was a good winning setup. Come on, gold. Come on, you can do it. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Come on. I like that. It's coming down. I might even enter around here. See ya. And then I also say my stop loss around here. But let's see. Even if we enter there, you have like still 80 pips. 3, 2, 4, 3, 4. Boom. You saw how quick it moved to TP1 now, no? That was damn quick. Now that's good. You see, there's a lot of momentum still in the market with gold. I know gold trading, gold is risky. Don't take whatever I say as financial advice. Understand the riskiness of it. No risk, no reward. Once it touch my this line here, I'm gonna enter. Once it gets here, I'm gonna enter now. I'm still recovering from bad flu. That's why I wasn't on the lives for 2, 3 days. Yeah, bad flu. Here we go. There's still 5 minutes on this candle. Why you continuing going up now? Really? Is that all? No, I don't think that's it, man. There's still 15. How many minutes? 11 minutes left on this 15-minute candle. So there's still room for us. Like I said, I missed this beautiful entry there. It's going to come down now. Good. Yeah, you have to be patient there. You have to be very patient. Hi, buddy. I don't know who you are, but I already took the trade. You joined maybe late, but I already took the demand zone trade and I made my profit. So I entered around here and I took my profit there, and quite frankly, I don't think this move is done. We still have a hell of a gap to fill there. Like you can see, that area is my target actually. So I don't think the move is done though. Yes, we had some news earlier, so we've seen gold trending bullish, strongly bullish. But I don't think this move is done for now. So, like I said, I'm just waiting for maybe another re-entry. But when you joined me now earlier, I started 30 minutes ago the live, and I took this demand setup from here to that was a 1:3 risk reward, as you can see. So yeah, what I said for the live purposes, I'm waiting for price to give us a type of a pullback. I would even get in here at this line and then 3224. But price hasn't come back to this area. Obviously, my stop loss will be moved to just below these wicks here. But I'm not sure if price wants to give us a better pullback. Let's see. Looking bad on the 5 minute, it's looking better. All good, yes. No problem. And you're right though, that is a supply zone on the higher time frame. But for now, it has to first fill the gap before it can reject off that supply zone completely. Because this move just started now. Let's see. You can see here. Ah, I think it wants to come back and retest 322. 3 triple 5.5. Like I said, if it breaks through this line here, it will definitely come back to this area again. But I'm gonna enter now once it hits this line. Let's go, gold, let's go. There's a lot of liquidity still in the market. This is a risky terrain because it is bouncing off a key area right here, where this line is at 3228. So if you're gonna take this buy just because it could be trapped in a reversal, but this demand still looks good. Good evening, good evening. I'm back. I was down and out with the flu, man, bad flu. Yeah, but I'm back. I'm back. You guys joined late. I was now already 30 minutes. I took a setup from here. This was our entry right here. And we it hit TP at 7, as you can see here. This was my TP right here. Can go back on the live after I'm done and you can see. But like I explained, I'm waiting now for re-entry. If price can hit and reject off this line, then I'll take a buy. Also, then our stop loss will be just below this these weeks here. However, this is our demand zone. I don't think price want to come back this far and go up. I don't think it's gonna happen tonight, but let's see. It might just break right through this line now, and then we have a different scenario. Because this was actually the initial entry there. But like I said, I believe that the setup is not done yet. There's still room. This gap here needs to be filled. So price would continue going bullish. All right, let's see. Here we go. Let's see, it's gonna come back more. It's in a touch now. See, I just got in there once it rejected, but it will. I think it's going to come back more down. Let's see the next candle. Here we go, the next candle. Now you see the way it's rejecting off like this means that price wants to continue going up. Good evening, my friend. Good evening. No, I am actually a London session trader. Where you from, Chris? Chris K? Because I'm from South Africa and London session is in the morning for us. This time of the night is now 7:30. If you're from South Africa, you will understand. I don't trade the New York season really. I trade the end of this season here. So this time of the night is normally where I also take a setup on gold. But you only sorry my friend, I'm good man, I'm back. I was sick. I had a bad flu. The bad flu, like even my nose is still a bit blocked, but I'm back now. What I wanted to say now. So you guys who joined us late, we took a entry already from this demand zone and the TTP at 3228. But I entered now again here at on this line at on the pullback. And now it's breaking through the pullback. My stop loss is here, so I will get out once it hits my stop loss. I think it's coming. This will also be even be a good entry. I'm not gonna close now. You see, it's coming with us. Like I said, the market on gold is volatile now in this time to trade. Need to have a strong heart. You need to have a very strong heart. Hmm. Let's see, let's see, let's see. So close to our stop loss now. Yeah, stop loss it. I do think that you see it's coming now exactly where I entered earlier. Just yeah, this was our entry at this area. Let me just see. It's 15 minutes now. But like I said, it is a risky trade because it just tapped into a previous supply as well at this key area. That's why my TP was right there. That rejection looks heavy on the higher time frame. So yeah, I'm gonna set this one out. See, it's stepping now again into where we entered earlier. Sure. Look at that good rejection. Yeah. I'm just waiting to see where this candle is gonna close. I might just enter again. Let me see. That's a beautiful rejection though. Oh, guys, that candle is rejecting so beautiful. Wait, I'm gonna enter again. I accept the risk, so it's fine. Patience, patience. Oh no. I might just want to touch our zone again. I'm gonna hold a bit. Come on. That rejection still looks good. Remember, this is a 15-minute candle. And this 15-minute candle hasn't closed yet. It's still moving. If it closed below this candle here, or in my zone, then I will accept that the setup is invalid. But let's give it time. Let's give it breathing space. Hmm. Yeah, it's all stop loss again. All right. It seems like this is going to be a loser. Let me just check. Mm. Like I said, I'm waiting for that 15-minute candle to close completely. If it closes in my zone, then the setup is invalid. Check how that candle just reject off now. The audacity. And let me show you on the 15-minute what I mean by this. Yeah, there it's now in our zone, so it's touching my zone again. Yeah, I think that's a loss for us. If it goes below this low here, then it's definitely not planning to head up now. I take the loss, take it on the chin. Yep, I'm out, I'm out. Ah, so that was a loss for tonight. I took a win and then I gave back the profits. It's fine. That is all good. I took some good trades this morning as well. We had a good setup. What happened here with the setup? Let me just go back and explain to you. So when it started, this was the bullish candle, right? So the bullish momentum was still going, and I could see that price needs to fill this gap here at this. That's why I have this line 3228.5. right here. So just to give you an idea of where before this happened. Oh my gosh, look at that, guys. See, it's in our zone now. It's deep in the zone. So that this zone was drawn before this even was printed. So this wasn't even printed, this candle. So it was based off this candle here. When I came to the markets, when I started the live, and these weeks came and I entered right at the break of a candle. So we entered around there and we had a stop loss below that week. And that was my TP. And this is what happened. This candle and then that candle. And then price came back. Now it's in right in that where I drew my demand zone. However, let's wait for this candle to close because sometimes that's what I said about gold, trading gold in this economic times. These weeks will sometimes, or the pullbacks will be so, come so deep into your box, and then it rejects off and then it goes into your direction. However, in this case, there is a key, this is a key area. If you look to your left, according to price action, and it is a supply zone. So you see, price tapped into that supply zone, and I was trapped into that setup. But the first buy was valid. That buy setup. I just said I was going to look for a second entry, but that's the reason why it didn't play out. It's always good to understand why a trade didn't work out. So this zone is now invalid for the setup that I wanted to take on the second entry. So I can remove this line also because it broke through, came back into the demand zone. It's currently in the demand zone. This candle did not close. It's closing in 30 minutes, but I'm sure it's going to close below this demand zone. That's how you know now it's breaking a new low here. If this candle close here now, it's breaking that new low, which means we are starting to see bearish momentum coming in. So sellers are pushing hard. And what pattern can you see there? We see an evening star pattern, this pattern here, but look at this doji and then you see this bearish engulfing candle. So that means that price is pushing hard down. My thinking is price is coming back to this previous high here because that is the next level where price is going to go to. Sorry, I scratched on this now. I scribbled on this. Look where it closed, man. I want to zoom in so you can see. Look where it closed. So it closed right in the zone. So my zone is now invalid. That setup also became invalid, like I explained to you. So yeah, I will be back tomorrow evening, same time, between 6 and 7 my time, CAT, Central African time. So looking for good setups, similar setups like these. Mind you, I took a sell this morning on London session. This was a beautiful sell, yeah. See this, the break here? Came back into our supply zone. I took that setup this morning. If you were in my group, you would even get my results as well. Yeah, no, it's not. It's not good to get into a sell right now, guys. I said it's the other thing. You can't just jump in because that didn't. You first now need to wait now for this candle to form. What I would wait for before I even enter, wait for the 1 hour now. Wait for this 1 hour candle to close. It's closing in 13 minutes. If it closed below this zone here, or that week, that previous week of this candle, you go to your 15 minute, you confirm that the 15-minute break also breaks this low. What I mean by break, it closes below here. So once you get that bearish candle, you wait for it to come back and retest, and this is where your entry is gonna be. Obviously, you're gonna have like a stop loss area according to your structure, but price is heading all the way down here. Might not. all the way. Might not now tonight, but that is our current structure looks. That 15-minute close strongly bullies. Look at it in my zone. Paris, I mean, in my zone. I'm gonna be so mad if this thing just continues going up now. However, I also don't like the fact that it closed in the zone. What the body of that candle is halfway in the zone, so that alone is giving me. Yeah, look at that. The Paris momentum like looks too strong now, man. If you take the buy now, you will be faked out again. Let's check there. We can wait for this 15 minute to close and now in the live. Let's just see. No worries. Let's wait and see. Still 10 minutes left. I'm gonna get one. We got cooked tonight. No ways, gold. No ways. Damn, look like it's gonna play out, eh? Even that trade there is also a good trade. But I'll sit on my hands. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we trade another day. It's only tomorrow we have the prelim news. UAM. That's 4 p.m. You see why I said let's wait for that 15-minute candle. Look at what that 15-minute candle that did now. Look at what it's doing. It's definitely going back to my TP1. I really think price is heading to 3240. It hit our stop loss right there and then it went into our direction. It's in my zone here. My zone was like here. Remember I drew my zone like that on this candle here. Came right in, fake us out and then Adrian, no, on your own risk now. Yeah, I took. Don't enter now. It's already left. Damn, it's playing out now, eh? But like I said, it's very risky because this is a supply zone right here. So if I trade it, I would only trade it to the supply zone. Because this rejection is a beautiful rejection off there. You look on the 30-minute, like I'm still convinced that it wants to fill these gaps there up. Let me see on the 1 hour. You see, now I'm not convinced that this trade will play out because that first entry was a good entry. Right here, we got in, took our profits there, and then the second entry was crap. But yeah, you must make use of this volatility in the market. Yeah, we had some news. That's why gold is going up again because you will see the dollar has dropped significantly with the news alerts today. And then we just saw a spike because for the past couple of days, last week even, gold was dropping and I was selling. I made good money, I must say. Gold is giving us so much nice opportunities, but it's about getting in at the right place. I'll set this one out now. Like I said, I'm just waiting for that 15-minute candle to close this candle. Then I will be out, guys. And it will be an hour and 6 minutes, 10 minutes that I've been on this live. I'll see you guys tomorrow again. And ladies, trading the same strategy. We are going to, like I said in my trading group, like we capitalizing on the liquidity in the market. I will be back tomorrow, my friend. I promise you, I will not take a long break again. Uh, you see, it's looking good for the buyers now, no? Send me an email, and Adrian. Send me an email in my the link is in my bio here on this video. I'll give you all the information. We are busy working on something great for my community now. Um, I believe in. Why did you buy? We were in a sale in the London session this morning. We made some good profits. I am actually a London session trader. I trade mostly in the London session. That's where I make my most money with gold. And I'm consistent on the London session as well. So my trading group is for the people who did the mentorship. So what I do, my mentorship is not just a course where I send you to my website and go in, watch a video or read through the material. No, it's actually a full on course plus mentorship. So I go through the course with you, and then once I once we're done with the course material, then you are I put you in a group with other traders who also took my course in mentorship, and that's where I share my trade analysis and I share why I take trades and I share my risk management tips. I even show my lot sizes. I show my profits. I show my losses also. So yeah, I saw my reasoning behind why I take the trade, and the reason why I do it like that, why only the people in my group that took the mentorship is in that group, is because all of them are trading the same method. We only trade one strategy. We only trade one method. We don't incorporate other things into our system. So if I add you into my group and you don't, the group is not like a signal group. It's not meant to be a signal group. It's meant to be for traders to learn and then also trade independently on their own. Because I can tell you there is people in the group who started with me who are now trading, making money, but they also follow my trade ideas as well. And but they know at least what I'm talking about when I say there's a pullback, there's a area of interest. This is why we're gonna enter. I'm about to enter here. I'm about to get out. They know exactly why because we went through I go through the concepts. I explain the course. I explain all the content in the course. It's a simple entry strategy. If you know market structure, you'll be able to learn the course. You will be able to learn the entry strategy and exits, and also risk management and all of that. So send me an email. I'll send you all the information. I'm planning to launch it. We're busy with revamping the site, but like I explained, the mentorship is not just for people. I don't just put people in the group. Like the group comes with the mentorship, but it's for the people who basically did the mentorship and went through the mentorship. Is it normally takes up to 6 weeks. It's not that long, and it's also not that um, even it caters for people who's working full time as well. So I work according to schedule, and yeah, I'm very much flexible, and I can share with you my students as a results. But I'm busy revamping my site so you can see what people are saying about my mentorship, because I do so much more than just giving you a course and the basics. And it's not basics; it's the basics, advanced strategy, risk management, and we follow a system. So I trade the same every single day. I trade the same pairs, I trade the same sessions, I trade the same strategy, but I also a lot on process. Yeah, so inbox me, send me an email, and I'll send you more details on the mentorship. Like I said, I cannot just add people into the group because those are people who actually did the mentorship with me, who understand the course content, who understand my strategy and how I trade, and we trade, all of us trade the same. We stick to one system. I'm telling you, this looks strongly bullish to me. Looks bullish to me. Let's see. Yep, this is looking strongly bullish, guys. The fact that this 15-minute candle closed like this, the bulls is going to win. I'm just waiting now for. I'm supposed to end the live already because it's 1 hour and 14 minutes, but I kept on going on. Um, I started a bit early. I started at 6:30 tonight. So normally I start between 6:30 and 7, the live. So I'm satisfied for the day. I will be back tomorrow evening. I trade live every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Not on a Wednesday. I don't trade on a Wednesday. Um, I'm also on Instagram. All of my details is in the description of this video. Any questions you have, you can even inbox me on Instagram. If you have any trading questions, send me an email. Mentorship you wanna join, because we are busy revamping, like I said, my content. We're busy bringing it, making it more learner friendly and all that. I trade live every week. I will share my results soon. Soon, my content is also going to pop up on on my channel where I start making videos again. I am very different. I am very transparent. I show everything. I show my losses. I show my results. I show my income. I show, like, I believe in transparency and honesty. So you will not see me talk about Lambos and talk about all these watches and all this nonsense. But I am very much focused on the educational part of things, and you can just ask the people who learn from me, who's in my group, who's trading with us. We are busy building a great community, and thank you for each and everyone who's on my live tonight. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe, and then also put on your notifications. Make sure it's on all, not on personalized. There's three options when you click on someone's video and or you subscribe to a channel for notifications. You should always make sure it's on all so that you can get all notifications, not just personalized. Otherwise, you won't see when I go live. Because I know there's people who ask me, "Did you go live?" I'm like, "Yes, I went live last night," and they didn't get the notification because they subscribed to the channel, but that notification bell is not switched on to all. So yeah, I will be back tomorrow evening. Have a good evening, guys, and protect your capital. Remember, we always trade for another day. We trade so that we can be in the game for another day. For next day, yeah, let's do it.